and welcome to my channel. My name is Joy, and today I'm going to be making some incense burners here. And what better way to make an incense burner, right, is to put all the elements, the ingredients, all the elements into this incense burner to make it more spiritual experience. Plus, you can whatever type of incense that you like. Of course, if you want a protection, you can get some frankincense or some sage and some others that represent protection. And in doing that, by making this type of incense burner, you're using all the elements. So we're going to be went to the beach and I had picked up some flat stones or flat rocks here. That's representing the earth, right? And then I have shells here. I love shells every time I go to the ocean, which isn't that often anymore. But I always, I love shelling. I love picking up all different types of shells. I have a bunch laid in front of me here. I have some in this box, in the fish bowl, and I have a shoe box over here off camera. And then, so that, the shells are going to represent the water. And for the air and for the fire, it's going to be the incense itself. Now, here it is. I'm going to be using cone incense, the resin kind. But how the incense is going to be representing the fire is by the light, or the fire. You get your lighter here too. Go ahead and light your incense, and then the air is going to be the oxygen around us, of course, and then the air element is going to also be what's carrying the smoke and blowing the smoke, the scent. It's blowing the scent around. So I am going to be making these for cone resin incense. But if you notice, if you collect shells, or if you notice, some shells are made. I mean, you find them with holes in them. I don't know how well the camera's picking this up, but there are shells that have holes in them. You can get them right out of the ocean like this. Like this one here. Look at this one. It's got a really big hole in this one here. And you can make the stick. You can use the stick incense with ones that have holes in them by using the shell and the rocks as well. See, I thought I had this open. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I love the way this Nag Champa smells. You can just put it in the hole that's in the, put it in the hole of your shell and connect it to a rock and make sure you have something, maybe you could put a bunch of flat rocks, together like this, to help catch it as it burns. But you can make these with stick incense as well. But like I said, I make mine for the little resin ones here. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start designing one here. And as I'm doing this, I pre-recorded myself telling you all about the earth element and its elemental, the air elemental, the water elemental, and the fire elemental. So enjoy this, and let's go. If you find any rocks, they also, when you're searching for stones, I should say, or rocks, look, some of them, this is a piece of gray shale here. If you notice, there's fossils on here. This is fossilized plants on here. Before the Ice Age, before the Ice Age, when the ice started to melt and everything started shifting, these were plants that were found in ancient oceans, seas. And this one here as well. I don't know how well this is picking it up. But this one here, I'll maybe get a closer shot of this at the end. This kind of looks like a foot of a goose, of a duck or something on this one here. So, that's another thing that you can also, help with the earth element, just by finding fossils. So enjoy learning about the elementals and the elements as I make our incense burner. Element earth, elemental being are the gnomes. The gnomes work to maintain the physical structure of the earth. They help create color in the world and in our lives. The gnomes give each stone its own individuality and its own energy. Thus, every tree, rock, and flower can teach us something. And they make crystals and minerals, and they have a great craftsmanship. They maintain the earth so we have a place to grow and evolve. The next element is going to be water, and the elemental being of water are undines. All water upon the earth have undines, whether it be rain, rivers, oceans, any natural source of water. Water is the well of life, and these elementals are essential to finding the well within yourself. They are essential to the awakening, the gifts of empathy, healing, and purification. The undines work to maintain the astral body of humans and to awaken and structure the feelings of nature. They assist in unfolding heightened psychic feelings and also emotional ones. Their energy is of creation, birth, intuition, and creative imagination. Our next element we're going to talk about is the air, and the elemental beings of the air are called sylphs. The sylphs often work side by side with the angels. Sylphs are the creative force of the air, and it's their work that results in the tiniest of breeze to the largest of tornadoes. Air is the source of all life energy. They also work with atmosphere and the proper currents throughout the earth. Breathe in deep. Do you notice a sweet fragrance in the air? If so, you are acknowledging their work. Some sylphs help to ease pain and suffering, and some may work to stimulate inspiration and creativity. One task they also do is they help children who have just passed over. And they also act as a temporary guardian angel. The next element is fire, and the elemental beings are salamanders. Salamanders are found everywhere. No fire or heat is without one. They're mostly found underground and internally within the body and our mind. They're responsible for all lightning, heat, explosions, and volcanoes. They are not to be confused with the lizard-like creature amphibians that we are all used to seeing. When seen, they are the snake or the serpent-like movements in the dancing flames of a fire. Salamanders evoke powerful currents in humans. They also stimulate idealism and perceptions. Their energy assists in the tearing down of the old and the building of the new, as fire is both destructive and creative in its expression. They work to maintain our spiritual body and are often help detoxify the body in critical situations. But be careful if you ask the fire elemental to assist you, as their energies are dynamic and difficult to control, as so are the flames of a fire, although they are always present when healing is to occur. And that is what I have on the elementals of the elements of earth: air, water, earth, and fire. Incense for protection. Frankincense, most popular for purification, clairvoyance, and intuition. It was often used while meditating, for it allows the eyes to open to see what remains hidden. Next, I have amber. It was historically used for medicinal purposes because of its germ-free qualities. The resin amber is used to attract and then absorb negative energy, and the incense sticks is for neutralizing negative energy in the space that you are in. And it also brings good luck to you. Sandalwood is a woody scent. It's an instant mood lifter and brings positive and brightness and soothes anxiety. So by doing that, it brings good energy and intentions and protects you from harm. Mirth. Just like amber, it has been used for medicinal uses, but found its way into the spiritual rituals to ward off evil and bring in spiritual protection. So it is also like sandalwood, and it draws the negative away from the body, so your natural vibes can realign with the universe's vibrations. Dragon's blood. Dragon's blood is wonderful to use in a resin form during or after an illness, or if you're doing healing work to restore your home's energy to health and wholeness. It originated from the dragon tree found only near the Arabian Sea. And lavender wards off anxiety and can calm you for a good night's sleep. Bay leaves relieves anxiety and stress. Alright, here are the 3 that I had made. Not quite all on camera, but mostly. Here's the first. Oh, here's one right here. I'll turn it around for you so you can see the back of it. Pretty neat, huh? Alright. We're going to go over to this one here. I went ahead and decided to make one. That was for the cone. For the stick. And these little white stones that you see on here are quartz stones from Lake Erie, along with all these flat stones. And I have some beach glass over here. And the shells are from Florida or South Carolina, I'm not sure which. And of course the little gnome. And here's the first one I made that you saw me making here. The little cone incense in the center there. That black rock that I used is black slate. And I do have a video that talks about the different kinds of shells and the mythology of the shells. I'll put a link to that in the video somewhere. So let's go ahead and light this now. I like this one. I like this one because this rock that I used here was a triangle. And I thought, wow. I saw that on the beach and I grabbed it like, hey, well, that's pretty cool, right? Let's go ahead. Light our burner incense here. And there it goes. Beautiful. Hope you enjoyed this and you have a wonderful day. Bye now. Oh, look at this. Wait a minute, we got a little cat face. Ooh, she's like, ooh, stinky.